Hello and hello, hope you're doing okay. Chocolo Roberto here for episode 47 of Look Back. Yeah, basically where I look back at what I reviewed 1 year ago and 5 years ago and basically see whether I still agree with myself and also, really if there's anything that's of interest that maybe is no longer around or things you might have forgotten about or just, I don't know, things like this basically. So there we go. And hi there, Alan, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yes, nice sunny day today. Well, at least where I am now, at least for this hour. Yes, it was a bit dismal early on, but it's actually turned out okay. But how are you doing, Alan? Everything all right? And Fredo Caramel there, I see. A good choice, certainly a good choice. And Scotty's turned up as well. Good to see you, Scotty. You're not out and about today. That's, turned up for the books. Usually you're, I don't know, in some random country or some random location or anything like that. So, yeah, but hopefully you're doing all right. Having a bit of a rest today, I assume. Good to see you both. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, what's the chocolate situation like where you are? I think where I am, well, it's been a bit... Well, basically, I've been polishing off those bars I created. Yeah, the Skittles chocolate bar and the Midget Gem one as well. Well, the combined one as well. Very nice, actually. Yeah, I think having a higher sweet to chocolate ratio is definitely the way forward. I think they're still nice though, but yeah, you definitely need more filling. I think I'm tempted to try one with like a biscuit base in, maybe something like that, or some kind of biscuit bar, maybe crushed hobnobs. I was thinking of considering trying some kind of caramel insert, but I think it might be quite difficult that because you've got to kind of set it with just the inside and then put some caramel in and stuff like that or something in. But could be worth doing. Yes, in Belfast last Saturday. Oh, did you have a nice time? Yeah, how was it? Oh, I hope you had a good time, Scott. Hope you had a good time. Yeah. Well, let's see. So let's have a try and see if I can get the old graphics. Yeah, apologies, I've been a bit quiet this week. Basically, I've just had such a busy week. I've just been working, ridiculously busy, long hours basically. I've just not had the time to do videos. So I'm hoping to do some today. Fingers crossed. I'm a bit behind on the member one. I want to do a member video first, and so just one of those. It's just been a difficult one really. It's going to be quite a busy month actually. May. Are we in May yet? No, not quite. But May is going to be a bit of a busy one. So there might be a couple of weeks where I'm just not available, unfortunately. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see. A relaxed Saturday for me today. I've picked up a few new products. Anything from any sort of like Northern Irish exclusives? Maybe, I don't know what's, I guess they have the different sort of dairy milk things, don't they? Some Cadbury stuff. We tend to get them over here. That might be the Republic of Ireland. I know there's Tater crisps and stuff like that. But yeah, hope you got some good ones. Yeah, so let's see if we get the graphics up and running, shall we? I always struggle to get, it's just, what's the, let's have a look. Okay, there we go. Yep, that's a good start. All right. I'll just rearrange my windows a bit. I've got... basically, the windows are a bit... maybe I could get rid of that. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Yeah, there we go. But basically, got a lot of windows open. All right, so got the titles up there. So let's get the background in as well. Why not? And there we go. So far, so good. I've got them in the right order. So did a couple of member reviews. So we're Bronze Level members will be able to watch these ones. So did which one's this one? Yeah, this one looks very interesting actually, doesn't it? The Magnum Double Star Chaser Ice Cream. Yes, I did. That was an exclusive to Bronze members and above a year ago. I can't believe it's been a year since I reviewed that. It's gone very quick really. Yeah, it was nice nice one to do actually. And also, yes, so the Burger King flame grilled, well, basically Doritos Burger King flame grilled Whopper flavour crisps as well. So there we go. So interesting one of those ones. It's interesting, these burger flavoured crisps. Sometimes they taste quite good. So interesting on that one. Yeah. So if you've not seen those, they're available. Yes. Let's see. Yes, I was looking through some of your Easter reviews. You got some healthy views for quite a few of them. Yes, it's fascinating to see which products draw in the bigger numbers. Yeah, you're right actually. Yeah, I'm definitely going to consider doing trying to do more next year. Well, I'm going to do more next year, not consider it, but I have been considering doing it. Yeah, so it just goes to show, doesn't it? I think it's just because, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, clearly it's Easter time. People are looking into it, and I guess YouTube promotes these sort of things. Yeah, the problem is it's just dependent on what YouTube promotes really, but obviously there are certain things and people are searching for things at that time of year, so it's definitely a good idea. So I'm going to do a few more next year as well, interesting ones. Yeah, I'm glad I feel they were quite good to do as well. I quite enjoyed doing them. I only found a few new crisps. See anything of interest, Scott? Any, or do you just mainly normal flavours? Picked up a new McVitie's Moments in Poundland. Oh right, okay. Which one was this one? McVitie's Moments. Which ones are those? Those they're not the ones like with the sort of the filling, the biscuits around and the filling in the top, or are they the ones with an actual top? I think they're the top ones. They're quite nice, aren't they? Those McVitie's Moments. Remember, Tony's egg was a biggie. Yeah, I'd noticed that. I was surprised by that actually, because my Tony's chocolate reviews don't tend to get that many anything specific, any more than normal. So yeah, I don't know why that one got such a lot of views. It was strange, that one. Yeah, because I say Tony's chocolate reviews don't get that much. So I don't know, but interesting one, yeah. So thanks to Shuri for that, because he put me onto that one. So yes. No, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it in the end. Glad it was a nice. I actually quite enjoyed that egg. That was probably my favourite one actually of probably the lot I did. I think the incredible egg, the white and milk chocolate one, the marble one. And that was actually very nice. I like the salted caramel taste. I thought it was very good actually. Yes, I did enjoy that. Soft launch at McVitie's moments in Poundland and Home Bargains. Oh, I'll try my Home Bargains then. I think Poundland's a bit difficult for me to get to, basically. So, I'll try Home Bargains, I think. I did go in Home Bargains last week, but I didn't see them, but I wasn't specifically looking, so I might have missed. But I did, but we'll have a look. Yeah, thanks, Scotty. Thanks for that. What flavour is it, Scotty? What is it? I quite like those. I think if McVitie's moments one I'm thinking of, where it's like that sort of, it's like the Nutella biscuit, but McVitie's version. I quite like those. I thought they were quite good. Very nice product those. All right, so we'll go. Let's do what I did 5 years ago. I think sometimes I don't know which order I normally do them in really, but I think doing the last ones first is better. So we can get it right. Okay, there we go. Yep, all right, good start. Okay, there we go. Let's do these. This is the bit that usually throws me. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see, can I do it? It's just a bit hard to. All right, I think that's right. Okay, yes, there we go. Got it right first time, I think. Yes. I couldn't see which one it was there, but I managed to get it just about. Yeah. Lemon and salted caramel. It looks like Nutella biscuit in rectangular form. Oh, right, interesting. Rectangular form. I remember they were sort of like a bit more, I thought they were a bit rounder. But either way, yes. Interesting that, yeah. I'm looking forward to trying that then. Lemon, hey, lemon. That's an unusual one. Is that the new thing, do you think? Lemon and salted caramel or whatever. Yeah, they had lemon in that those crisps review the other week, didn't they? I forgot what the flavour was now, but it was basically something that didn't sound like it had lemon in, but they put lemon in it. Interesting one, yeah. All right, thanks, Scotty. Thanks for the tip off. I shall be on the lookout for those for sure. All right, so what did we review 5 years? 5 years ago, I just still can't believe that 2019 was 5 years ago. Just ridiculous that. That's literally ridiculous. Right, so we got to, the Galaxy ones were around this time. So we had this Galaxy Dark Milk or Darker Milk with hazelnut. This one was. Let's have a look. We've chopped hazelnuts. Yes, what did I give this one? I gave it. I didn't give it too high a rating actually. I think it was. Let's have a check. I'll just make sure I don't get it right. I do get it right. 2 out of. Hang on, that's the wrong one. Hang on. Could be a premonition though. Let's see. Yeah, 2 out of 5 I gave it. Yeah, 2 out of 5 basically. Crumb full of chopped hazelnuts. Looks really nice. Has that nice Galaxy look to it. Galaxy bars just look very nice. But just the dark milk chocolate. Just I don't know. Wasn't you couldn't really taste it over the chopped hazelnuts, which was probably a good thing actually because I don't think it was a great chocolate from Galaxy. And I don't think you can buy these anymore. I think they stuck around for a bit. But when I clicked on the link from Asda or when I was searching for the image, it didn't seem to turn up. So yeah. I don't know, I wasn't too happy with these ones to be honest with you. I think chopped hazelnut fans, I think that's definitely for you, but I don't know, should I? Well, I think I might, I think really, they just weren't very good, these ones. They just weren't very good. I think I'm going to say 1.5 out of 5. I'm going to mark it down. I think they just weren't a good product, really. They just didn't taste very nice. It's only about chopped hazelnuts. There's far better chopped hazelnut bars out there than these ones. It really is. Also picked up Chupa Chups apple flavoured popcorn and Pringles Spanish Bravo. Patatas Bravas. Yeah, I got that one actually, Scotty, from Farm Food. Yeah, I got that one as well. I've got it. I've got it somewhere in the stash down there, I think. The Passport Edition ones. Yeah, I'm surprised that they were still going with those because I thought they were quite old, those Passport Edition. But I did get them as well. So go if we get them. I've got 5 Pringles products. I've got the 4 of the hot ones. I think one's basically I only had 3 of them at one point, but I saw an extra one in Asda. So an extra 2 hot one is 1, 2 and 3 hots, and there's an extra 2 hot one. There we go, so yes. Heiko. Oh, Heiko, what's Heiko, Scotty? Heiko? Oh, I have forgotten. Okay, that was the start of the sentence. Okay, I've forgotten about these. Galaxy bars. I know. Well, this is it. They were just really poor, weren't they? Really, they just weren't. I don't know why did they do them as well? I don't know. Galaxy, yeah. Funny one. They don't do dark chocolate or anything. I think I didn't quite understand what darker chocolate, dark milk chocolate was at the time. So I was thinking, should it be dark chocolate? And I was saying it didn't contain dark chocolate in my reviews. I think at some point I was a bit unsure, but. Yeah, disappointing on these ones. They just weren't very good. Galaxies are really nice chocolates, but their dark milk chocolate just wasn't very nice. It just really wasn't, and real shame actually. Real shame. I don't know how but they just messed that one up. Basically, messed it up pretty badly. All right, yeah. All right, so let's see what was the. Just try and get rid of that score. And then yeah, well, actually, probably should have done this one first, but I didn't. Did also the regular Galaxy Darker Milk as well. Yes. Unfortunately, you have to go. No worries, Scotty. No worries. Well, glad you turned up for a bit anyway. Good to see you again. Hope you have a good weekend and enjoy the sunshine if it's sunny where you are. Hopefully it is. But yeah, have a good one, Scotty. Good to see you again. Oh, yes, the Galaxy Darker Milk. Well, it's the same old story. I mean, this one you didn't have the chopped hazelnuts to mask the taste. It just wasn't. It just wasn't a good one. This one really. I did give it. Yeah. Well, basically, you can probably imagine what I gave it. Gave it a 1 out of 5. It just was not very nice at all. It had like a chemical aftertaste to it. It had a plastic smell. It just was not nice at all. It really wasn't pleasant. It was a very I've never had worse products. But not many. Let's put it that way. Really just not nice. I don't give half stars to anything or 0 stars. So I'm not going to mark it down, but I certainly wouldn't be marking it up. That's for sure. So it's the same really. This one, 2024. I'm glad it's gone. It definitely just was not a good product. This one, and I don't think you can see these anymore. Yes. Never got to try the Galaxy Dark Milk. They must have realised it wasn't working. Yeah, it just wasn't. I mean, when I had a look online, it did seem to have new wrappers for there. When he did that, the sort of rewrap, they were sort of rebranded, sort of. Where the things went more white rather than having the sort of the sort of like the matte look to it and the satin over and more the brown sort of on the wrappers. So they did seem to stay around for that long, I think, anyway, unless I misread the wrapper or whatever. But yeah, basically, yeah, they just weren't great, Alan, and you didn't miss out. They just had this was just not pleasant. As I say, it smelt plasticky, it tasted plasticky. I guess you sort of sometimes smell does affect your taste, doesn't it? So it could have been that was why, but just yeah, really disappointing. Didn't miss out at all. Shame really. I mean, on paper you think but it's just a weird one. I don't know. Galaxy in the UK, they just rarely do anything else other than just regular Galaxy. But I have don't do like dark chocolate or anything. But it's strange that they jumped into this one. But I must say I do quite like some of the Galaxy other products. The ones I do miss that they did, I forgot what they're called now, but I think they were called like swirlers or something. Galaxy swirlers. They were essentially a Galaxy bar, but they were gimmicked in that they were sort of like almost like a finger of Galaxy. But it was 2 fingers joined together basically, and they weren't really fingers; they were just long segments, But they were shaped roughly like a sort of Galaxy-styled spoon that was all curvy and things. But the idea was you got them and put them in a hot drink and swirled it, and then ate it, and they were just really nice. Those, well, they disappeared. But they were just basically Galaxy. They just had a gimmick of being shaped slightly differently, big long segments like a spoon. It was just long and thin. It was just like a segment really. It was quite long. It wasn't anything particularly spoon-like other than the design on it. But yeah, they were a shame they went. Interesting, nice flavours as well. I seem to remember. Don't know if we'll get. I might have got to them and looked back before. I'm not sure really. It depends. But yeah, so those are very disappointing. Those ones. Yeah, don't miss those ones at all. Really don't. It's just strange about chopped hazelnuts as well, isn't it? They could have done a lot. I mean, I know some people like chopped hazelnuts. I know Scotty's a chopped hazelnut fan, but I don't know. Just could have done so much more interesting flavours as well, really. I mean, the good dark milk chocolate was Ritter Sports. What was it called? Doctor. It was like what's the word? Sloth on the front, and it's called like Doctor Sloth or something. I don't know what it's called. They gave the name to the doctor to the sloth or something like Doctor. I don't know. Barnacle or something weird like that. I can't remember what it was now. But anyway, whatever it was. Anyway, that was actually really nice. And Aero's dark milk was really nice as well. And hi there, Egg. It's great to see you. It's been a very long time. How are you doing, Egg? How's things going for you? It's been a very long time. I don't know when I last saw you. Maybe could have been over a year ago. How are you doing well, Egg? Good to see you again. What's new where you are? What games are you playing these days? I hope you're having a good one. Right, and more dark milk actually. See, it was a dark milk season 5 years ago. Definitely toned that one back, haven't they? That was one of the fads. So this was Cadbury's. Which one was it? Cadbury. Blah, 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 blah. Was it dark milk with salted caramel? Yes, with salted caramel bits in this one. So a bit like the Galaxy one, but salted caramel parts. This one, well, to be honest with you, they didn't quite nail it either. 2.5 out of 5 I gave this one, 2019. It's a nice crunch on salted caramel, but there's no real Cadbury-like taste or presence. It wasn't really a Cadbury product. It struck me as being a Milka rebranded product. Don't know whether it particularly was, but it just didn't appear. It was quite thin. It didn't have the body of a typical Cadbury's bar, sort of Cadbury dairy milk are quite big chunks. This one wasn't. and it wasn't really the best salted caramel experience either. It just wasn't that great, you know. And I thought that the chocolate and the salted caramel kind of worked against each other. You didn't really get the taste of the dark milk chocolate or the salted caramel massively. It was just a bit disappointing, really. A bit disappointing. Yes, I might recognise some of these look backs. It's been so long. Yeah, it has. It really has. Yeah, I mean, you can't believe though. It's 5 years ago, 2019. Ridiculous. Just been studying really. See, what studying? Anything? And how's it going? Hope it's going all right. Yeah. Oh well, at least you've been keeping productive. That's good. So what to do about this dark milk? To be honest with you, I don't know. I think for me, you know, sometimes I'm worried I'm just doing it for the sake of it, but I do feel like this one probably, you know, yeah, I think it's just below average really. You know, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to mark it down. I think this one, 2 out of 5. I think, you know, it just wasn't. It's just not memorable. Did they still do these dark milk ones? I'm sure they still kind of do them. I feel like I've seen them every now and again, knocking about, but I've certainly not really gone back to them. I mean, obviously with my channel, I always have new chocolate to taste anyway, so it's rare that I get the chance to retaste one, just casually really. But certainly this wouldn't be top of my list, that's for sure. Yeah, so bit of a shame, this one, bit of a shame. Yeah, just dark milk just never really. I don't know. It's like I mean, ruby chocolate kind of was nice, you know, but never really took off. And dark milk just was very hit and miss, I think. Yes. Any new let's see. Any new favourites recently? Well, let's see. Well, I did make my own Skittles Skittles chocolate bar. That was actually very nice. Well, it's actually nice. I needed more Skittles in it, or less chocolate, basically. But it's actually very nice. Yeah, Skittles and chocolate is a winning combination. So I think but it is my own bar that I made. Although very easy, I just melted chocolate into a mould and put Skittles in it. It's not difficult. I didn't make my own chocolate or anything like that. I think didn't really need to really, but yeah, that was a very nice one. But like, nothing stood out massively. Got some nice Easter products though, you know, over Easter. But nothing, yeah, I don't know, nothing stood out massively. I don't think at the moment. Egg, yeah, so nothing dramatic to recommend. I don't think, but nonetheless, you know, most chocolate products are nice. So there we go. Yeah, but there we go. Yeah. I've seen the dark milk bar every so often. Yeah, I think it's still around, isn't it? I think it's still around, just clinking in there. I think caramel came out, and that seems to be the new thing. So surprised that they kept with the dark milk as well. You tried a Biscoff Kit Kat. I love Biscoff and Kit Kats. Well, it's funny you should say that. I'm sure that was almost on the look back today. I think it was just missed off. Yeah, the Kit Kat Biscoff Chunky from a year ago. It might be on. Maybe not. Have we not done the year bounce? Maybe it will be. Maybe it will. Not sure. I don't feel it is actually, but it was nearly there this year. But yes, definitely a good combination. Although I think for me, I don't know. I feel like I do like Biscoff, but I was a bit disappointed with it. I don't think it was as good as I was hoping it to be. But obviously, if you're a massive Biscoff fan, I've always found I don't know what it is. I feel like Biscoff doesn't taste as strong when it's inside chocolate for some reason. I don't know why. These are the chocolate ones I've had. It always seems to be quite subtle. I feel like you need a Biscoff. In fact, that's a good idea. I think I might try and make my own. I was talking earlier, basically when I was making my own chocolate bar. Brought it up earlier on, and I was saying I could do like a biscuit base, and I think actually a Biscoff biscuit base, just crushed Biscoff on the bottom of the bar. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, so that'd be pretty good. I also mentioned as well in chocolate products how they should have like a slab of biscuit in rather than just crunchy bits of it. You know, just have a whole biscuit in there. And I guess I could do that, but I think it'd be easier to, because obviously when you're snapping the product, I think it'd be easier to crunch them all up and have like a crumb bottom. I think that'd be good. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I think that'd be great. And it's dead easy. I mean, you know, surprisingly easy to make your own chocolate bars. Really, you just need a mould, and you get them for like £5 from Amazon or something, and then just melt chocolate over it over some hot water in a bowl, and just put it into the mould, and that's it. And you can do whatever you like. It's really simple, you know. The world of chocolates hits a lull after Easter. Looking forward to the next big new products arriving on the shelves. Yeah, there's not been much going on. As Scotty mentioned before about those new biscuits, Blissful McVitie's biscuits. Let's look out to those. But yeah, nothing struck me. And of course, it's not really, you know, it seems like B&M is stopping selling international goods now, international chocolates. Well, I've certainly not seen any new ones. I've seen the old stuff, you know, but that's what the rumour is, that they're stopping selling any new stuff. I've not seen any in Iceland either, so I might have to start importing again. What chocolate do you use when making your own bars? Well, basically, I just used cheap Asda chocolate, you know, cheap supermarket. I just got the cheapest one. It's perfectly fine, but you could use anything you like. You know, if you like Lindt, you know, you want to spend extra money, get the Lindt chocolate or any of those top shelf ones you get, you know, they're quite expensive. But I just used the really cheap basic Asda chocolate and it was perfectly fine. Yeah, I had no issue with it. And of course, because you got the flavour of the Skittles, which is what you want anyway, the chocolate's just an accompaniment. And really, when I had what gave me the idea was I reviewed the Skittles Easter egg, and basically the Skittles come in a pack separate to the egg, and I poured them in half the egg, and use the half egg like a giant sort of makeshift spoon or Skittles boat, and ate them that way, and it actually worked really nice. But I would say that chocolate on that egg wasn't an expensive chocolate at all. But yeah, really nice. Yeah, but you can use anything you'd like really. You could use dark chocolate, caramel chocolate, the dark milk chocolate I mentioned, or any cheap or any alternative. But yeah, I didn't use an expensive one, and it's perfectly fine. Yeah, perfectly fine. So yeah, definitely a recommendation. All right, yeah. So hang on a sec. Right, yes, that's from 5 years ago. Last one, yeah, Bourneville Giant Buttons. Yeah, 5 years ago. I think, did he still do these? I think they might do. Not 100% sure. But I gave these quite a good rating, Correct, I gave them 4 out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5 I said. Yeah, so basically it's pretty much, it is Cadbury's Bourneville. Some people think it's a bit too weak of a dark chocolate, but I think that's its strength. Quite like it. Just gives you enough of that nice hit, but not too strong and too dry. But yeah, I quite liked it really, yes. And but I thought, because it's buttons, I thought you needed to double them up really to get the best taste from it. Just wasn't quite impactful enough. I didn't think if you just had one button on its own, but I think that's generally the case with buttons anyway. I always double them up, so it's not a bit harsh to mark that down, or to that's too much of a negative. Have you considered reviewing McDonald's new desserts, pies, or maybe Subway new cookies, etc.? Your Donuts cream egg cookie was popular. Yes, so maybe the other takeaway brands might work for you too. Yeah, it's a good idea really, possibly a good one to do that. Might give it a go really. Yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one just because they're so the bit yeah, it's just they don't stand well. They don't lend themselves as easy to get basically. I think is the gist of it. But I think it could be worth looking into. Especially, I'll have to keep an eye out for certain special edition things, of them and what have you. I mean, the things, the Subway cookies and things, maybe they're a bit too normal, but maybe that'll be fine. I don't know. Yes, I think that Domino's cream egg cookie was the last video I watched. Yes. I'm leaving a comment. I hope I replied to the comment tag. I'm sure I must have done. But time's been going by so quickly at the moment. But I'm sure I left a comment. Apologies if I didn't. I'm sure. Just not jumping to my head now. Yes, you did. Yes. I do remember it. Yeah, I was. It's ringing bells back now. But because I do remember thinking, oh, that's good to see you again. But I don't know if I mentioned it or not. But anyway, it was an interesting product that actually. It was interesting. It was better cold for sure. Cream eggs better cold. I enjoyed it when it cooled down a lot more. So it does beg the question: it was a gimmick really? It was a gimmick, but it was an interesting one. New McDonald's Galaxy Caramel Pie looks nice. Oh, it looks delicious. Yeah, well, I see. Not goodness me. Maybe I'll have to look into that then. Right. So see. Well, maybe watch this space. I'll perhaps have a try and look out for that. You see, I haven't heard anything about it though. I don't know why. I've not heard anything about it. Maybe I have to just keep my ear to the ground a bit more for these. You have a limited edition Galaxy Chocolate Pie McDonald's currently. Oh, I see. Yeggs heard of it as well. Yes. Oh, it's caramel. I didn't realise. Well, either way, sounds very nice. Yeah, I'll have to look at it. So what type of... Is it sort of literally a slice of pie? I'll have to look into this then. I'll have to look into it. Yeah, so both of you have heard of it, so it sounds like it's definitely something to consider for sure. Interesting, huh? All right, yeah, thank you both for that. I'll look into that one. Who knows, we'll see. Maybe we'll get it out soon. Just been a bit of a busy week, the past couple of weeks, basically, a busy month really, but hopefully I can get back to doing a couple of reviews a week at least, so we'll see. But yeah, anyway, Galaxy Bourneville buttons, I think pretty much it's, they are what they are, you know what you're getting into. I think for me it's still a 4 out of 5. I enjoyed those ones. Obviously, you got to like dark chocolate, this on the other. You need to double them up, things like this. And of course, you can, if you did have a mixed bag or I think you do the mix-up ones. If they had the dark chocolate ones in, you should do. But also, if you had regular Cadbury's buttons, donut buttons, whatever, you could put them together with the white chocolate ones as well. Very nice, I think. Yeah, so this one pretty much is basically the same, But there we go. I was happy with that. I liked them. I always have room for Bourneville. I went through a Bourneville phase about 15 years ago, I think it was. I was just having lots. Just just fancy having a nice block of Bourneville. It did go down well. Has to be said. All right. Yeah. So that brings us on to 1 year ago now. So let me replace all the graphics. Let's see if I can do it. Hang on a second. Let me see. All right. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. Now can I do the other one? Let's see. Not sure. Have a look. Ooh, yeah, that's the same one. That's the one. There we go. All right, there we are. 1 year ago. Yes. What did I do 1 year ago? Let's have a see. What did I do? I remember Boysenberry, the Milky Bar front Australia one. This one. This was yeah. What was the full name of it? Let me just get it right. Let's see. I know it's not the Boysenberry one. It's the raspberry one, isn't it? The Nestle Milky Bar raspberry inspired by Alan. So Alan's must be like, I don't know, like some kind of Haribo sort of, I don't know, type company in Australia, I think. But yeah, they had this one or something like that. Anyway, I think they do sweets and things. This one, yeah, this one actually was a very high product. This one, 4.5 out of 5. It was a really nice one. It's not actually white chocolate in Australia for whatever reason. I think they just don't use any cocoa butter or something. But it had a runny raspberry filling, and it was very nice actually, very decadent. Yes. It looks like they're apple pies. Description on the website is crispy chocolate pastry filled with a galaxy caramel sauce. That does sound very nice, doesn't it? Crispy pastry, yes. Alan's happy. Yep. Oh dear, I'll have to give that a review then. I'll have to try and get that one in then, yeah. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the tip off. Maybe I'll try tomorrow, we'll see. Although when I go, they'll probably out of it, won't they? You know what I like McDonald's. But yeah, hopefully I'll see that and get it. Yeah, thanks again for the tip off, both of you. It sounds an interesting one, that's for sure. And of course, definitely fitting with the channel as well. Yes, but this Alan's one was very nice actually. It was just it was let's see. It was actually, well, I thought it was, oh hang on a sec, no, I got it confused with another one. It was actually chewy jelly pieces, and they were very nice and chewy actually, but the only thing was just the right softness as well. Sometimes, I noticed this with the Skittles and Jelly Tots. I did a Jelly Tots bar as well, made my own one. The Jelly Tots one were just a bit too chewy. The Skittles, surprisingly enough, weren't. And they've got a crunch on the outside, but once you get in there, they're actually relatively soft, and they work very well. But the Jelly Tots ones, I found they were just a bit too chewy and just lingered a bit too long, only just. But these ones in this, this Allen's one were very nice. Just the right amount of chew. Just didn't quite taste strong enough, I felt. That was the only reason it wasn't a 5 out of 5. And I think that's the reason again, I think basically why I'm going to keep it the same and say 4.5 out of 5. But it's very close to being a 5, that one. It was a lovely bar, that. And they did another one, I think, as well. I think it was a Milky Bar, maybe in Australia with other bits in. I think it's just a Milky Bar with strawberry bits in, I think it was, something like that. But the bits in that one were a bit too hard, and it wasn't as good. Yes. The apple pie is always like was like molten lava when I used to get them. See, really warm. Goodness me. Yeah, must be careful with that. Be careful. Oh dear. I guess it's better than being too cold, especially if you're in the drive-through. You go for the drive-through, and by the time you get home, I guess there'll be the right temperature maybe. So that's perhaps the key to it. I do like McDonald's though, really. I went I think about 2002, I think it was, had a load of McDonald's. Then I went about 10 years with no McDonald's. I do love them. I think it was about 10 years it was. And it was about 2012 before I had one again, I think. And I do love them a lot, but especially on my diet at the moment, I don't have them, but I do love them. Yes. Yeah, proceed with caution. Okay, I have to watch out for that when I do the review. Yeah, see. Goodness me. Yeah, it's interesting that, isn't it? Because a lot of their other stuff aren't piping hot. Well, they're hot, but they're not like ridiculously hot. So it's interesting that one is. I wonder what they do to do it differently. Maybe it's just the way they keep it warm or something. Interesting. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's have a see. I've lost the images. There we go. Yes, I did. Did this Mars. Remember this one as well? The Mars. What's it called again? Mars salted caramel and honeycomb. Yes, this was an interesting one. What I gave this a good high result as well. Good time a year ago. Gave this 4.5 out of 5 as well. Now I really preferred the raspberry smash one. This is basically the same as the raspberry smash, but it's honeycomb flavoured. Really nice it was. It had lovely. Basically distinct honeycomb caramel flavours. They weren't the same. It didn't just do honeycomb flavoured caramel or anything like that. And they were quite distinct. And the nougat was actually very chewy, unlike the UK one. It just had a lovely chew to it. But the only reason it wasn't a 4 out of 5 because it wasn't that exciting, it wasn't that impactful, the honeycomb flavour. It didn't have actual honeycomb in or anything like that, but it was still nice. I like Five Guys the most, but it's far more expensive. I've never actually had a Five Guys. I tried to get one delivered by Deliveroo, and basically the delivery guy, it was my first experience using Deliveroo, and my last. I've never been back because of the way they handled the mess. Because the guy just didn't find my house. and he couldn't get in touch with me. I think it was because of the way I'd signed up. I think he'd done it quite a bit weird, I think, because, you know, they use apps and things, and I think... But anyway, there's still a way for him to get in touch, but he never did. And he just disappeared, he just never came up, so I got my refund, and but they handled it really bad. They didn't give me any, oh, we're very sorry, you know, here's a £5 off for your next order or anything like that. Just didn't give me anything, so I just never went back again. So, you know, but well, yeah, if you don't want my custom, then... well, you won't have it. So yeah, so I've never actually been in Five Guys. I'd like to. Oh, in fact, did I go in one years ago? I might have done, and I might not have realised it was Five Guys. I might have done actually. I remember some really thick milkshakes. I wonder if it was from there. But I think I didn't quite realise where I was, so I can't. You know, I'm not sure. Anyway, I think I just was. I was just wandering about with some friends, and we just ended up in. Like it's like one of those where you're inside a shopping centre and you have seating outside and things. And I think so. I don't think I actually easily saw what it was for it to stick in my head anyway. I'm not sure, but so it could have been one of those. I thought it was quite nice actually. If that was it, but I need to go again. I think. My only problem with some places like this is when you have one of those burgers that isn't really burgery enough, where you have to like disassemble it or use a knife and fork, or if it all falls apart and things. I like a burger to be sort of, you know, to be able to hold it really. I don't like it when it gets just has too much inside it, you know. It's not I don't like the taste. I just don't like the experience as much. I don't know why. Yeah, so that's just me though. I think. I mean, it's definitely a thing, isn't it, these days, where you have these ridiculously big burgers and stuff. And I'm sure there's a technique to eating them, but yeah, I don't know. But there we go. Yeah, but I would like to. Yeah, they are on my list of places I want to get back to for sure to try or go to the first time. But yeah, this one basically 4.5 out of 5 again. It's great. So it's just a lovely product. This one, it's really nice. I think it's certainly it's dead on 4.5 out of 5. I don't think it's close to a 5. You know, it just because of the honeycomb and this and the other flavour. Just not exciting enough. But the raspberry smash one, absolutely fantastic. That one, I really enjoyed that. Just had a really distinct flavour and had all the benefits of this one as well. Yeah, so very nice. That interesting. I mean, Mars bar, you know, you think, oh, Mars bar's a bit boring, and they are in the UK, but this one just worked very well. And I say that chewy nougat was very nice. Some burgers have to dislocate your jaw to eat them. I know, do a snake impression. I know, yeah. And I've heard if you hold them, I can't think how it is now. If you hold it like that, I think hamburger, it won't fall out of the back. There's a you'd probably be able to find it online. There's a way to hold them, basically. So if you hold it, I think your thumbs underneath, and your 4 fingers on top, it doesn't fall out the back if you eat it that way. So that's the technique, yeah. But obviously you've still got to have hands big enough to cover the whole thing, which could also be the problem. But yeah. Yeah, so yeah, they do good milkshakes at Five Guys as well, don't they? That's something that obviously I'm obviously interested in the that sort of aspect of things. So yeah. Right, I also did the Chips Ahoy, the Milka Chips Ahoy as well. This is a sort of, you know, I wouldn't say it's a fabled chocolate product, but I certainly heard a lot about it when I started this channel, people mentioning it, and I should review it and things, and I finally have found it. I was a bit disappointed with it though in the end. What did I give it in the end? Let's see. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 basically, because it, you know, you can see it on the image on the front, but it is basically Milka with bits of biscuit inside. And you think, okay, and but basically, there's biscuit chips on the front of it, but there's also, and you can see it, but it's not clear what it is unless you read the back, I guess. But it's like a lot of like a biscuit cream in it as well. But I don't mean like a bourbon type cream, as in the cream from bourbon or anything like that. Literally like a cream that's slightly brown and maybe flavoured like biscuit. And I just thought, you know, I'm just not into those fillings really. It's better than the reason it's not a 3 out of 5 or lower is because it's better than that sort of white cream you get in like Oreo product sort of bars. You know, I wouldn't say it's necessarily the Oreo cream. It's just a cream that's represented the Oreo cream, and it's just I'm just not a fan of it really. And you see it in all the Cadbury Oreo bars and Milka ones. Ritter Sport have when they do a cream filling, it's a similar kind of cream. Guess the Hershey's cookies and cream. You know, it's just a really, I don't know, just not. For me, that I don't dislike it, but I don't hate it, but I'm not a fan of it really. I guess I might dislike it. I'm not sure. I can eat it, but it's certainly disappointing. But anyway, this cream is better than that basically. But I think it was still a bit of a disappointment. Why the ratio was that way around? You know, have more biscuit to cream. You know, so you see a chip. I don't think you quite make out the picture there, but it's basically a lot of cream with bits of chips in it. Having the way around, you know, just a massive biscuit layer with bits of cream in it or something like that, you know. Yeah, I don't know, just proportion. I just would prefer it like that, basically. Yeah, but good biscuit experience all the same. Cream filling's a lot better, as I say, than the usual ones. But as I say, it's still a cream, and it's not clear on the wrapper really, I don't think. And it just needed more crunch as well. It just needed more crunch. I think was my take from that. Not the biscuit experience I was hoping for. Basically, I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. Is that right? I don't know. If anything, it's closer to a 3, I think. This was a spoiler for the next one, but this was the only sort of poorish one from 5 years from a year ago. If anything, it's a 3 out of 5. I don't know if I can quite mark it down to 3. But it's certainly close to 3. But I think for me, yeah, I think I'm going to keep it the same. This one, I think 3.5 out of 5, but certainly closer to a 3, I think, than a 4. That's for sure. Yeah. Didn't the Oreo dairy milk have a layer of Oreo in the past? It's just individual pieces within the cream now. Yeah, they had a few different ones. I've still got, there was the Oreo sandwich bar, and they did a Milka one as well. And it had mini Oreos in it, where basically, yeah, it's like you said, it was like, I think it was like 8 segments to it, there were bigger segments than normal or something like that. And it was a gorgeous bar, this one. It was basically mini Oreos, but it also had the chocolate went through it as well, and there was an extra layer to the biscuit. And that was really, 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 really nice. That was the one to get. But like you said, they also did the other ones, which are the ones that you have continued on, shockingly, really, in my opinion. Which are just the regular ones, where it's just cream filling with bits of the Oreo in, and that's, they're the ones I'm not a fan of. But yeah, you're right, that sandwich one was amazing. I've still got them upstairs, actually. I think they're out today now. I kept them just for, because I saw they were going out, and I think I picked up a couple in Poundland or something like that. And yeah, very nice. Yeah, I was going to do a review comparing the 3, I think, but I just never got around to it, so... or the 4 bars anyway. I think I had the Milka regular ones and those 2 sandwich ones or something along those lines. But yeah, that was a great product. That was a great one, egg. Yeah, great product. And I don't think you can get it anymore. It's really, really shame that. It was a good one, that one. That was how it should be done. That's how it should be done. Just, yeah, I mean, obviously more expensive, I guess, but that's how it should be done, that. Just literally, just make the biscuit part of your product. Just put chocolate through it, and then have the rest of the chocolates around the sides. Couldn't try and do that, couldn't I, with my custom chocolate bars? But it's a bit difficult, that one, because, well, is it difficult? Yeah, you'd think it probably would be difficult, but maybe it's possible. I'll have a look into that, I think. I'll have a look into that, Egg. We'll see what happens, yeah. Now, I have got the, Alan recommended a while back, the chocolate-covered bourbons and custard creams from M&S, and I have reviewed them. I've just not published them yet, so I need to do that. I reviewed them months ago. So yes, I need to get them out. But I was thinking I could try, some variants of that as well, I think, But yeah, so we'll see. Definitely lots of scope there. Right, so last one for this is why I kept getting you one confused, because I've also reviewed this one, the boysenberry one. If I kept mentioning boysenberry and the liquid centre. This one, yeah, I really was quite a fan of this one as well. Another 4.5 out of 5. This one, if I can find the graphic, is somewhere. There it is. Yeah, this one was this was the one with the liquid centre. So this was, I think it was strawberry this time. So you had them both. You had the Allen's one, which was raspberry with chewy bits, and this was the it's like a marble effect, like a dairy milk marble as well. So it was marbled. So it's like a sort of mix of, Dream White chocolate and Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolate. I assume it's Dream White chocolate anyway, but a bit of white chocolate, so you can see it's marbled on the front, and then like a cream filling. So it did have a cream filling, but had a raspberry, a cream filling that's similar to the Chips Ahoy one, or well, the Milka one we were talking about, the Oreo one, and the Dairy Milk one. But it had a raspberry cream in as well, like a really thick, raspberry cream. Was it that thick actually? Maybe it might be going away. So it does say it was quite thin. Let's have a look. Yeah, it could be slightly thicker, I thought. Basically, so it wasn't massively thick, but it was definitely there. Definitely runny, and it was a runny sense. Really, really nice. This one, I really liked it. The only problem was with it was, well, it wasn't normally the problem where it's the chocolate was the issue. I think, because sometimes the Cadbury Dairy Milk, Cadbury Dairy Milk Australia is not as good as the UK one. It's just not as good. It's nice, but it's not as good. But it doesn't matter when it's things like this, because like I mentioned before, Egg, when I was saying about the quality of the chocolate I use to make my own bars, it doesn't matter if the fillings, because you want the taste of the filling really. The chocolate's just an accompaniment. It's not as impactful, and that's the case in this one, because there's lots of other things going on. The chocolate's more just a way of holding it all together, and obviously it does have a taste, but you don't want it to be too strong to interact with the fillings. But anyway, basically, it was just it was just really, really nice. And it smelled great as well. That was another thing. but I thought the boysenberry could be a bit thicker. And the vanilla cream might be too creamy for some, but although I seem to have a very low tolerance for these creams, as I was mentioning before, and this one was fine for me, so I assume it would be fine for everyone else. It actually just worked okay. But I think the one thing with it is just something just holding it back. I couldn't put my finger on what it was. There was just something that wasn't quite there to give it a 5 out of 5. I don't know whether it's just, I don't know, that the thickness of the cream in the middle, the maybe the chocolate. I know I was saying it shouldn't be too strong a dairy milk, but I don't know. There's just something that wasn't quite right for it, really. Yeah, never seen that bar in my life. I see. It was from B&M. It's an Australian import. It's basically a lot of these ones. They get so many interesting bars in Australia. The Allen's ones did before. They do have loads of, and that's also that honeycomb one from Mars. That was an Australian one. They're all, so many interesting ones. Bubblegum flavoured M&Ms and stuff like that, and all these other ones. Black Forest Gatto flavoured Maltesers. Crazy the interesting flavours they get, and we just don't get them here. It's such a shame, I don't know why. But yeah, this is one of them, yeah. B&M was imported chocolate. Well, it still does sort of. I believe they're cutting back on it now, eggs. So, but yes, it does. Yeah, that's where I got all these from. It's a great place, B&M, to get all these. And some really nice. So they had vanilla passion fruit dairy milk. I think it was. They had the Cadbury snack as well, which in Australia is a bit like the Fry's 5 cents. So it's like 5 different types of cream sensor, the caramel. I think it was one. I think Turkish Delight was another. I think it was pineapple cream. I think orange cream, raspberry cream. And something else, coconut ice, I think, which was just basically just a sugar cream sensor. Yeah, so they had all sorts. I definitely recommend checking out B&M, but I think it's on the wane now with this. I think I've been missing out. Yeah, unfortunately, I have, Egg, and you might have just got there just too late now. I think if they're stopping it, but we'll see. But yeah, but they were reasonably priced as well. Reasonably, still a bit more expensive, but they weren't ridiculously so. Buying them online, very expensive, like £7 a bar, but in B&M, £2 or £3, I think. Maybe 4 at most, but I think £2.99, £3.99. Yeah, very nice. But this one, yeah, there was something just holding it back. I couldn't put my finger on it. Maybe it was the chocolate wasn't quite there. Maybe it was the cream needed a bit thicker, as in the strawberry cream. Not sure what it was. Also, it's the marble effect was more of a. It didn't really make any. You couldn't taste it well enough. To make the difference because of all the fillings and stuff like that. So maybe you just need either less fillings or more fillings. I don't know, just to make things a bit more impactful. Maybe just too much going on in this one. So you didn't get the effects of the chocolate, or you didn't get the strawberry effect as much, or the cream in it as much. But I'm not sure. I was quite happy with it, but there's just something not quite making it a 5 out of 5. I specifically mentioned that, so I don't think I can mark it up. But it's definitely one I'd recommend. The 4.5 out of 5. That one, definitely a nice one. Yeah. Really nice, that one. But yeah, so it might be a limited edition one. I think a lot of these are limited edition ones, so that's the shame really with it. So yeah. But there we are. I'm just trying to check if I've... I think that might be the last one for today. I think, yeah, I think it is. Yeah, so there we go. So there we are. So that's all for Look Back for today. That's what I did 5 years ago and 1 year ago. Some good products there, I think, quite especially a year ago. Some very interesting ones. Yeah, definitely, Egg, if you nip into B&M as soon as you can. And look for what they've got, because they still have got some good ones there, but I don't know if they're going to continue it on. So it's certainly one to get in there now, basically. That's for sure. Almost since episode 50, I know. I've done over 100 episodes of Stash Watch, believe it or not, and nearly on episode 50 of this one. I know, goodness me. Just, yeah, can you believe it, really? Time is going by so quickly, it's ridiculous. But yeah, nearly, yeah, almost episode 50. So I wonder what will be. Hopefully it'll be some good ones for episode 50, we'll see. Happy days, that was a good look back, thank you. No worries, Alan, thanks for coming up as well. It's great to see you again, yes. And thanks for the tip off both of you, actually, about that, about the Galaxy Caramel Pie from McDonald's. I'm definitely going to look into that, definitely. And I'll look into the Thingy Bobs from the new Blissfuls as well, that Scotty mentioned before. Thanks for streaming on, no problem at all, eh? Great to see you, glad you're doing okay. Good luck with your studies, hope they go well. Yeah, keep up the good work. I'm sure you'll do fine. Yeah, just once it's out of the way, it's out of the way then, isn't it? So should be all worth it after that. Alright guys, take care, hope you have a good one. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think of these bars, if you have experienced them, or if then, what your memories of them are, or if you, especially the ones a year ago, they might not be able to get them anymore because it's been imported products, but let me know either way. Great to hear from you. I always do my best to reply to any comments, so yeah, please leave one if you fancy a chat. Alright guys, take care. Thanks again, Egg. Thanks again, Alan, and Scotty as well. Thanks so much. Great to see you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.